but I don't want you to go. I just want you to know that this skull in my pocket keeps me tied to you, and your face in a lock. It's about all I've got to get me through. And my dear, I think we've made a mess. Should have never put on that black dress, and I should have listened to advice when the silence stole the night. My love, are you even aware of what you're putting me through? I don't know if you'd even care if I asked you to go. My dear, you seem to disappear whenever I need you. Who will I turn to? And this skull in my pocket keeps me tied to you, and your face in a lock. It's about all I've got to get me through. And my dear, I think we've made a mess. Should have never put on that black dress, and I should have listened to advice when the silence stole the night. Hold back, but you keep me coming back for more. You keep me coming, oh, you keep me running, boy. I can't hold back, but you keep me coming back for more. Back for more. And this skull in my pocket keeps me tied to you, and though you won't stop it, I'll keep coming back to you. 'Cause this skull in my pocket keeps me tied to you, and your face in a lock. It's about all I've got to get me through. And my dear, I think we've made a mess. Should have never took off that black dress, 'cause my innocence took flight when the silence stole the night. The silence stole the night.
Welcome to the Mosh Pit on RiotRadio.ca. I'm your host, Andrew Pearson. And you were just listening to The Silence Stole the Night by Scarlett Grace. And all the way from Peterborough, Ontario, I have Scarlett Grace gracing the show today. So I had to throw something in there.
There you go.
Welcome, Kristen.
Thank you.
So if you just want to kind of give us an intro, the viewers and listeners, on what kind of artist you are and that kind of stuff.
I'm Scarlett Grace. So weird to say my name. Singer, songwriter, rock, pop, doing my thing in the Peter Patch. And Kristen T. Clark is an amazing guitarist who I picked up there. She left me for Toronto, but we get together and we do our thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
So with Peterborough being such a small town, I mean, how hard is it to actually, get your music out there?
It's not hard. It's not hard at all. There's a very tight-knit music community. I think of us as this kind of crazy, incestuous family. We all get together, open mics, play shows a lot of the time. It's very vibrant and just full of talent.
I found out last year how different it is. There's so much music there.
Yeah.
There's so much. It's such a big scene.
Yeah.
even though it's a small town, it's huge with music. The festival there's that what is it, the Waterfront Festival or
Little
something
Lake
like that?
Music Fest.
Yeah.
Lake Music
Have you
Fest.
played there?
No. They usually have out of town acts do that. That's like a big Peterborough thing.
Okay.
But we have a bunch of other stuff going on. There's Folk Fest every summer, which is largely local.
Right.
Hootenanny on Hunter. There's shows like every night of the week there.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long have you been singing?
I don't know, since I was like 11. So it was a little wee thing.
All right.
When I was really little, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be in movies so bad. So my mom, she signs me up for musical theater.
Nice.
And I auditioned for a solo for that. And then I sang on stage by myself at 11 in front of like a couple hundred people. And I was like, nope, that's what I want to do. That's the thing.
Yeah. That you can't take away that feeling.
Caught the bug.
People, that it's such a great feeling to get all those people cheering for you and stuff. Have you ever taken any singing lessons?
Casually, I took a couple when I was really little. I was actually in choir for like 8 years probably, so I got a lot of training there. That was a good experience. We did a lot of traveling in New York City, and that's probably where I'd say I got the most singing in was with choir.
Have you ever done any competitions or anything?
With the choir? Oh yeah, we competed in New York City, and I think we won. So.
But individually though? No, never done anything like that.
Not that I can think of. No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
You got the voice. You got a great voice. So
thank you.
Definitely. We have a karaoke. I don't know if they're doing it again this year, but the music hall here in Oshawa. Last year they did one, and this year, this summer they did it, and it was fantastic. Just so much talent came out.
I love karaoke.
But yeah, and it's like a big thing where you go to like Las Vegas if you win, and it's like a $10,000 prize. So yeah. So if they have it again, maybe I'll
that sounds like a
let
good
you know.
time.
And So who would you say your biggest, considering your music is kind of like, you've kind of, like we talked about, it's kind of dipped everywhere. What would you say your biggest musical inspiration is?
Oh geesh, it definitely varies. You and I were talking earlier about like listening to everything. Like literally, I listen to everything. She knows it'll be from like heavy, like screaming rock to like Hillary Duff. I think the biggest thing I pay attention to when I listen to music, well, obviously melody, but lyrics and songwriting. So I get an inspiration from ton of different people from that. Grew up listening to Bruce Springsteen, Michael Jackson.
Nice.
When I was a teenager, I got into, I don't know if you heard the Pretty Reckless, but that's when I decided to get into rock. As much as I hate to admit it, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift as a songwriter definitely helped shape me as a songwriter.
There's always one or two songs from her that got to catch people's hearts, right?
She gets on my nerves, but she's such a good songwriter that it's like you can't not draw influence from that as like another young woman in music.
Right.
Youngish.
Speaking of music videos, because I love music videos. So I'll go and I'll watch a music video, and then I can't stop, and I keep watching
videos,
and it drives my wife nuts. I know it does, but there's videos that are like just really, really good videos, and just the way they speak to you, the way I've watched some really, really heavy stuff, and so where does your ideas for your music videos come? Because I noticed that, and I love your music videos, by the way. They're absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Just the way you create them, they have like an originality to them. So where do you do them yourself, or?
I've done every video myself except for like the professional looking ones. There's Heaven's Doors was shot by director in Toronto. Neck Deep was done by my friend Willie Frickleton. So those are more simple because I do have the professionals with their cameras, and the more you do, the more complicated it becomes. So those are kind of like, you know, just performance videos. Silent Stole the Night, I did a Coalition music as well. Everything else, Forgiveness, Ghost, what else have I done? Sorry. Those are all just me and my camera and like iMovie. I think my ex-boyfriend filmed Ghost. But those are just like I want to do, I think, I don't know, I want to do as much as possible with them because I have all the time in the world to do them myself. Forgiveness was one of my favorites because I did it at my cottage in Muskoka, which is my favorite place in the world. Wanted to showcase all the nature. I also wanted to tell a story.
I knew it was a cottage.
Right?
I knew it was. I could.
I'm on the lake. Yeah, I love the water, so I got to get the water in there.
Fantastic video.
Thank you.
I love that video.
I was done on an
iPhone. But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like nobody does. Like everybody goes for like these the big spectacles, you know what I mean?
The more you do it yourself, though, the more you can make it your own vision.
Right,
is kind of what I'm saying. Like it's good to have high quality stuff, but also when you do it yourself, you can put whatever you want in it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy doing that.
You can edit yourself and stuff like that. Yeah, I've just kind of learned iMovie myself, being an old guy. Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah,
it's
once
so
you get the hang of it and you
to,
realize like how easy it is just to put clips together and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, like I can do this.
So you can find your videos on YouTube. Is there anywhere else that you can find the videos, or just mainly just YouTube?
I think the actual uploads of the official music videos are all on YouTube.
Right. Go to Scarlett Grace and check out her music videos. They're awesome. And push the subscribe button because she's awesome. So we're going to have you perform.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So go to it.
All right. Devil on my back?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm in a haze, they say I'm crazed. Sometimes I wonder how I haven't gotten sick of the same place. I'm in a chase to find my saving grace. Sometimes I wonder how I haven't given up and thrown it all away. And he knows, but he still goes. And he knows, but he comes bearing a rose. And I paint it black and take it back. I'm chasing dreams with the devil on my back. My body cries, the time goes by. Sometimes I wonder how I'm still alive. I am the sky, I am the sea, I am the fire burning in your eyes and everything between. I am the wrath you feel unseen. I am the chaos that controls your mind, your very destiny. And he knows, but he still goes to all my shows, bearing a red rose. And I paint it black and take it back. I'm chasing dreams with the devil on my back. My body cries, the time goes by. Sometimes I wonder how I'm still alive. Oh, 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 oh. He paints me black, anxiety attacks. Sometimes I wonder how I got stuck with this burden on my back. He takes me back under attack. Sometimes I wonder how I got stuck with this devil on my back. I paint it black and take it back. I'm chasing dreams with the devil on my back. My body cries, the time goes by. Sometimes I wonder how I'm still alive. I paint it black and take it back.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome. All right.
you.
So, where'd you get the inspiration for that song?
Devil on My Back is actually a song that I wrote about having anxiety.
Yeah.
I think it's something a lot of people around our ages
So
deal
many
with this.
people.
Something about my generation, man. I don't know if it's social media, technology, global warming, but it's something a lot of people deal with, and it just feels like something you're carrying around all the time, like a devil on your back. So
Right.
that's what that one's about.
Well, great song, great voice, fantastic, awesome guitar playing.
Great, girl.
All right, so we're gonna go to a quick music break. We're gonna play "Running."
Oh, running.
By
I wrote that song 10 years ago. Oh my god, that's gross.
featuring Brian
No.
Black. Yeah.
No.
So just Scarlett Grace.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some.
And then Ghost by Scarlett Grace as well. Right here on riotradio.ca.
Cause I've been running all the way. Yeah, I've been running just to get to you. Take a little chance once in a while. You'll find a little risk can make you smile. Oh, darling, I'm trying to get to you. Put the pedal down and drive away. Let the sunny day take you away. Oh, darling, take me away. 'Cause I won't stand by and watch you waste away. Come on, let me in, let me save the day. Oh, darling, I'm trying to get to you. 'Cause I've been running all the way. Yeah, I've been running just to get to you.
Babe, I don't know why I cry. Well, after all, it's a beautiful life, my darling. Help me see the light. Time after time I sit and think, why did God make my life insane, my darling? Help me through the rain.
Cause I've been
I don't know why
running all the way.
well, after all, it's a beautiful life,
Yeah, I've
my
been
darling.
Just to get to you.
Help me see the light. Help me see the lights. Help me see the light.
Help me see the help me.
Help me see the light.
Help me see the help me see the light. I've been into the deep, and you think I'm scary, cause I'm there when you sleep. I can only imagine having me by your side, driving you mad because I'm trapped in time. So cold as I'm wandering home through the snow. So low, just the ponderings of a lost soul. Am I a ghost? Did you kill me long ago? Cause I've been trying to find my way home. Am I a ghost? Do you see me when you sleep? Cause I'm only alive in a dream. Am I blow out the candle, the fire from within? You knew I'd never survive. Tap on your window, won't you let me in? You knew I'd be here when I died. So how could you tell me goodbye? Am I a ghost? Did you kill me long ago? Cause I've been trying to find my way home. And I'm so cold cause you left me here alone. And now I'm chilling you to the bone. Am I a ghost? Did you kill me long ago? Cause I've been trying to find my way home. Am I a ghost? Do you see me when you sleep? Cause I'm only alive in a dream. Am I a ghost? Am I a ghost?
Welcome back to the Mosh Pit on RiotRadio.ca. I'm your host, Andrew, joined once again with Scarlett, Grace, and Kristen. Welcome back, guys. So we'll just kind of get into a few more questions, and then we'll have you perform again. And
Alrighty, sounds
all
good.
right, okay.
Sounds good.
So, are you independent, or you
Oh,
are independent?
absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And do you plan on? By that, it kind of sounds like you want to stay independent. But do you plan on staying independent, or would you want to work with a label in the future?
Well, I mean,
even if it's a indie or a major.
does anybody really want to be independent? I mean, there are definitely bonuses to being independent. You own all your own material and you
Right.
have your own control, but the bonus of a label is exposure and distribution and all that. I think every independent artist would like a label to back them at some point. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I haven't really heard a lot of people want to, and it's funny when they take the program, the music business program, they realize how it's like they want to stay more independent.
Well, yeah.
Because
Signing a label, it's basically like selling your soul. Like,
right,
look what's
right.
happening to Taylor Swift right now. I don't know if
Right.
you've looked into that. That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's
Yeah.
so many artists and there's so many talented artists in the world. How do you get seen? How do you get exposure without, that boost?
The only good thing is that there's social media.
Yeah.
The social media is huge, but then there's the algorithms and stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, I've seen lots of independent. Look at Sumo Psycho.
They do it all themselves.
They're independent.
But the reason that they have the platform they do is because Sky was signed with whoever it was when she was a teenager, right?
Right,
so
right.
people are following Sumo Psycho because they were following the Billy Shakespeare girl, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, I definitely see good things for you.
Thank you.
And hopefully being on this show will give you some extra exposure.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
you never know what could happen.
Absolutely.
So, what is your favorite thing about making music?
There's so many different parts that I love. I love performing. I love singing. I think probably, but the actual making music part is writing and just getting certain things out of your head or your heart that can't come out otherwise. Like, I'm not that good at talking. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm a little hyped up on caffeine. I'm not that good at talking and getting things out of me when you go through things. And I think that songwriting can be very therapeutic in that sense.
100%.
You can kind of, if you're going through something, you can kind of take your power back through making art about it.
It just comes out in that pen on the paper.
Yeah.
Do you use any specific tools when you're writing, like, or do you just use the paper and pen?
It varies. It can be different every time. Sometimes I'll be at work and I get a lyric idea and I'll write it down, come back to it later, or sometimes the melody will come first. But it usually culminates with me in a notebook and my guitar, just acoustic and figuring it out there.
Right.
Done a lot of co-writes and stuff too. Sometimes I've written to tracks, but the most common is starting with a lyric and growing from there.
So you do play guitar?
Not well.
Not.
I don't like to say that I play guitar because then
Right.
people expect you to play, and it's like I've been trying for like 15 years. And it's not happening. My hand-eye coordination now.
Right.
That's why I have this girl.
Awesome. Well, yeah, that's wicked. So. What are your thoughts on mental illness and addiction in the music industry? Being that we've lost so many talented artists and band members.
Yeah. That's a big one. Well, we touched on it a bit before with my song "Devil on My Back" and how something in my generation is so terribly wrong. I think a lot of artists particularly suffer because we don't necessarily go through the world in the same way, in the structured way you're supposed to. Job, money, we have this other burning passion that's art, and it can be very depressing at times because there is no solid road to being successful in that. So I think that's why a lot of artists do suffer with issues like that. And thankfully we do have the outlet of writing music to help and to heal, and we have each other for that. I think it's really important to talk about too, so that people know that they're not alone. And then addiction's a big one too, because I think that mental issues and stuff also lead to addictions. And then with musicians, we're always playing in venues and bars where there's alcohol and it's free, and
and there's drugs and
it leads to that, and it's a tough one. It's a hard issue, and I don't know what the solution is for that one, but it's just to keep talking about it and keep finding solutions.
So what I've noticed from a lot of different people that I've talked to in the industry, I find that a lot of artists almost take when they're writing songs, they take all the anxiety and all the pain. And you say it's your generation, but there's also, it's like myself. I've suffered with anxiety for 4 years, and well, maybe not 40 years, but but it's one of those things where when I listen to music, it's like that gets taken off my shoulders, but then it's put on the artist's shoulders. So it's like you guys take all this, like all the anxiety, and put it on your shoulders when you're putting it in your music and stuff.
It's expressing.
And it's people don't realize how much of an art it is. And
absolutely,
it's music is one of the most amazing things in the world. Like, people cannot live, well, I mean, there's some people that probably can live without it, but
I don't get that. I don't get people who say they don't listen to music. What's wrong with you? That's not normal. I can't not listen to music during my day. Like when I go to work and I can't have my earbud in, it's like,
oh yeah. If I hear silence, I go nuts.
I need it. Like even when I'm doing homework, like I gotta have something going just to keep you know.
Right. If there was one thing that you could change about the music industry, what would it be?
Ooh, just one thing? Just one thing?
Just one thing.
Gosh, there's a lot of things. I don't know. What do you have one? Spin blossom idea. There's a lot of like I don't know. I'm thinking of there's this thing with songwriting where the stuff that you hear on the radio, like the hits that are so generically written. Like I hate hearing, DJ turn it up and we got the fire and just generic lines that are used to just grab the simple-minded. I'm sick of that. I want real songwriting to come back and real experiences to be told and real art. Also, the way that women are viewed.
Right.
You have to be young, you have to be hot, and you have to sing sexually charged club music, or it's like the only
100%.
road.
I agree 100%.
And if you're a guy and you get older, it doesn't necessarily matter as much as when girls do. Like,
Right.
I don't know if you heard of BB Rexa, what she's going through. She just turned 30. Like, oh my God, like end of the world. Like she's an old woman. But now her career's just starting. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's definitely. I've seen a bit of a push, but not much, and I feel like
it might be starting. Maybe.
I'm praying because
Yeah.
I'm a huge advocate. I've said it time and time again on my show. I'm a huge advocate for women, female artists. Female artists, and like. Just that you guys have such a great talent, and I feel like sometimes you guys get taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
And I feel like there needs to be some kind of line, and hopefully that line will be broken. It'll be fixed.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's getting blurrier. I think there are efforts happening, not just for representation of women artists, but also women on the behind the scenes and in
Yes.
technical
Yes.
Positions, engineering, production.
Yep.
And just last night we were watching I'm With the Band.
I'm
on
With the Band,
Netflix.
Nasty Cherry. I don't know if you heard of it.
No, I
It's a
haven't.
band that Charlie XCX put together
Okay.
of all girls.
Okay.
And they write, they play, and they're even
Recording.
they want to just do production with other women to show that, we can do it too.
Yeah.
And such a male saturated industry.
Right.
We have to be almost better than them
Yeah.
to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
kind of the message of the whole band and that show.
I
And that
agree with you.
You need to be better than
Your
they
male
expect.
counterparts. Yeah.
And then it's like, wow, that was actually good.
really
And it's
good.
like, did you really have to say actually?
Like, why not? That was really
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Because you're a
exactly.
chick. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna get you to
One more song?
play one more song, and then we'll go to a break and come back and do some Christmas stuff.
Alrighty. Highs and lows. You're already. Look at you. You're already ready with the cable on.
I'm ready.
She's a professional. Kristen T. Clark, everybody, by the way. She's a singer-songwriter, too, not just a guitarist. So look her up on Facebook. Kristen T. Clark. Badass.
You heard that NBM program?
One day I'll be high and I'm touching the sky. Next day I'll be low and I'm crying on the floor. And I don't know whatever, but you make me lose control. And I'm crazier than ever when I'm blowing up your phone. I'm just trying to let you know. That I'm crazier than ever when I'm blowing up your phone. It'd be easier, however, I don't wanna let you go. It's not me who usually falls in love. It's not me to be so hysterical. Call me what you wanna, but the heart does what it wants to. And I'm just a casualty of the highs and lows of loving you. One day I'll be fine, then I sip on the red wine. Next day I'll be low, thinking that you let me go. With you on my mind and the alcohol inside, I can do whatever, so you better run and hide. Oh my, did I push it too far this time? Yeah, I'm crazier than ever when I'm blowing up your phone. It'd be easy, however, I don't wanna. It's not me who usually falls in love. It's not me to be so hysterical. Call me what you wanna, but the heart does what it wants to, and I'm just a casualty of the highs and lows of. So I'm gonna write it down, 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 'cause I can't say it out loud. And I know I sound insane, and I'm adding to my shame, but no matter what I do, I can't get you out my brain. It's not me who usually falls in love. It's not me to be so hysterical. Call me what you wanna, but the heart does what it wants to, and I'm just a casualty of the highs and lows of loving you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I think one of the things that I really like is that the song says the story. You know what I mean? Like it's you've just boom, there it is. And a lot of artists write in code, and it's like
I'm an Aries. I am brutally honest. Brutally honest to my detriment sometimes.
well,
I
it's
just tell it like it is.
it is that was fantastic. And I noticed I saw on your story, on your Instagram story, that you went and you were at Kristen's place, I think.
Yeah, last night.
And you were
we were jamming out. We just put these together last night pretty much.
Fantastic. You guys are awesome. I definitely see good things for you guys.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go to another quick music break, and then we'll come back and just have a little bit of Christmas fun.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play Heaven's Door by Scarlett Grace right here on riotradio.ca.
Someone had offered, but you refused the help. Same old corners you keep backing into. Wake up in the morning, nothing to do, so why try to lie? No matter what you're saying, you're never right, run away this time. No matter where you're going, you're out of time. So help me, baby, through the sickness. I'm a martyr of my own addiction. Save me, I can't take no more. Though the light is shining, I keep closing heaven's doors. You're stuck in the darkness, you can't breathe through the smoke. You thought you had an angel, she gave you hope, but you ripped her heart out and you ate it whole. Left her that she couldn't save your soul. So help me, baby, through the sickness. I'm a martyr of my own addiction. Save me, I can't take no more. Though the light is shining, I keep closing heaven's doors. So hit the beat, boy, while you in the back. Gotta lie, gotta steal just to get your own cash. Don't turn to me, cause I'll be falling back. When you're out on the street, I'll be on another track. You know, said, dígame por qué. Vidas en mundo, just another shade of gray. Boy, I'm a Bombay, you another stray. When I'm out on the prowl, you'll be begging me to stay. Oh, help me, baby, through the sickness. I'm a martyr of my own addiction. Save me, I can't take no more. Though the light is shining. So help me, baby, through the sickness.
Welcome back to the Mosh Pit on riotradio.ca. I'm your host, Andrew, joined for the last time with Scarlett, Grace, and Kristen. Kristen Tyler?
Kristen T. Clark.
T. Clark.
Yes.
Kristen T. Clark.
Thanks.
Follow them both on Instagram, on
She
what?
doesn't have Instagram.
You don't
I'm
have-
trying.
I'm trying to catch up with the things one day.
I gotta do
I'm
your
on
socials for you or
Facebook, I'm on YouTube, but I'll do
Facebook
Insta
and
one
YouTube.
day. Yeah.
I just got addicted to the filters, the filters for like doing the
Stories.
gifs on the Instagram stories and everything. I'm like, wow, it's
I
crazy.
have to like stop myself from posting. I post too much. I'm like, people don't care. Like, calm down.
Okay, so we're just gonna kind of get into some Christmas fun, seeing as how I'm dressed for the
I was
occasion.
going
and
to. I swear, but I had to represent the Red Dog at home.
That's
So I
all
was
right. So, favorite Christmas movie?
like, movie? Oh, there's so many.
Home Alone.
Really?
Nice.
Prancer.
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 That's a classic.
Because I'm an animal lover, I guess. Yeah. Prancer's good. Yeah.
I'm Elf. I love Elf. Elf is my favorite. Favorite holiday food you can't go without. And I know you're
I'm vegan.
so
Well, anything. I just love food. Oh my god, anything and everything. Tofurkey, vegan pumpkin pie. Man, I just eat a lot of chips on the holidays.
yeah. What about you?
Chocolate covered orange peel. It's like a Christmas
Who
thing.
are you? I don't even know you. So these answers, I'm like,
It's so good.
Nice. Mine is whatever my wife bakes.
oh, there you go.
Favorite thing about Christmas?
Not working for one day. I don't know. I just put up my Christmas tree with a good friend of mine the other day, and
Yeah.
I don't know, just decorating, just the homey
Just
cozy
that,
stuff.
yeah. What about
Yeah.
you?
Just kind of the ritual of doing all of the like season-y things, putting up the tree and like having a bit of a different environment for a while. I think helps to like also kind of break up the time between the years. It's like time is passing and it's an extra marker.
Oh, I'm gonna change mine actually. My
Yeah.
favorite is Christmas night, not Christmas Eve, but Christmas night at the Red Dog.
Nice.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We have a good time. That's a new tradition.
Awesome. Favorite Christmas song?
That's not fair.
I like a lot of classical stuff because I'm a nerd. Like whatever the Green Sleeves Christmas version is. Yeah. Oh, I love the Huron Carol, and I also love the very underrated Hilary Duff Christmas album. And like every song on there.
I can see she's thinking. She's got so many.
I'm gonna
There's
make
so
it
many.
extra vague and say that I like hearing all the same classics done by new bands, like new interpretations, like
Cool.
hearing different versions of
Yeah.
things that everyone knows. Already.
Mine is Bing Crosby all the way. I love Bing. He's absolutely fantastic. Let It Snow is definitely, no matter who it's sung by, Michael Bublé, whoever, it doesn't matter. No, not.
Oh, it's just something. It's just a work thing. It's just when you hear the songs at work forever, it's like,
Yeah. And you work? Where do you work?
I work at a restaurant. I work
Okay.
in retail. My last week in retail, thank God.
Yeah.
I have an online job I do on occasion, and I'm a
Okay.
uni student, so
Awesome.
lot of
Awesome.
stuff.
Cool. One thing you want from Santa this year?
a new car. A new car, or like, I was gonna say a new man, but nah, I'm gonna pass on that one. Car. I need a car.
Car?
Yeah.
Some things to fiddle with and like some candy, and I need a vacuum, so that would be nice.
Nice.
You do need a vacuum.
Thanks.
Santa, you heard this. Make it happen. Where can people find your music on, and where can they follow you on social media?
my music's on everything: iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, whatever else people use. It's out there. My Instagram is probably the most active. Is Scarlett Grace Music at Scarlett Grace Music. Facebook.com/Scarlett Grace Music, and my Twitter is Scarlett Grace A. Yeah.
All right. And what about you? Is there any way that people can follow you?
Kristen
or
T. Clark on Facebook. That's
just Kristen T. Clark
She's
on
a hermit.
Facebook?
She doesn't use these things. You need to. We're gonna get her
there. I need to.
If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I hate those questions. God, I don't even know what I'm doing in the next 5 days, man. I don't know. I would like just to be comfortable, have enough money to survive comfortably. I'd like to have a lot of animals, play a lot of music, and who knows? I'm gonna go with the flow.
Live the dream.
Live by the day. I mean, my life changes every week, so I don't know. I hate those ones.
That's all right. So I just want to take a minute, just for the MBM program. There's for Thursday and Friday, we're selling the Winter Solstice CD down at Vendors Alley. So make sure you get out there and put your donation to Sick Kids, and you get a CD while you're over there. There's been some great talented artists through the program. So just make sure you get a copy, and so again, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. And thank you for asking me and for caring at all about what I do, because we need that confidence boost sometimes as artists. So thank you for even being interested. That's awesome.
Well, it's funny because I balance back and forth between whether I want to get like behind the scenes people, like people, because we have some professors that are one's a record label or does the recording and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think, I'd like to have them on, but then at the same time it's like I really want people to get artist perspectives.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that there's enough artist perspective on just like we were talking about earlier with the anxiety and all that stuff, and just and being heard and just all and I feel like that's one of the biggest things is that musicians feel that the only way that they're heard is through the music. And I think that's why they don't get it out otherwise.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So it's been an honor having you guys on the show. I can't wait to see what happens for you guys next.
Thank you.
And hopefully maybe one of the MBM somebody from the MBM program here at Durham College can reach out to you guys, and maybe we'll need a songwriter or something.
Absolutely. Totally down.
Again, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna close it out with Neck Deep by Scarlett Grace. Don't forget to follow follow us on social media at DCSI Riot Radio, and don't forget to follow the Mosh Pit 1979. Don't forget to follow Scarlett Grace and Kristen T. Clark.
Yeah.
I got it that time. All right. And we'll see you in the new year on riotradio.ca.
We don't gotta say the word love, we just gotta turn this heat up. I promise this won't take too long. Get into the back of your truck, and I try to hold back, but I can't control it. Yeah, what's the point of being good when I know you wanna be bad? keep? Can I keep ya?